Today we're doing something a little different. Ninja reached out to me and they wanted me to try something out. It is the Ninja FlexFlame, but it has 5 different ways that you can cook. So you can grill over high heat, you can use the pizza oven that gets all the way up to 600 degrees, smoking or cooking low and slow, you can roast or bake, and then lastly, you can cook on their griddle. So today, 5 steaks, 5 different ways. We're gonna see if this Ninja FlexFlame can live up to the hype. For our first recipe, we are starting with smoked picanha with a red chimichurri. So we have a beautiful picanha. I'm gonna season it up with just some salt, pepper, garlic, and then we're gonna throw it on to the Ninja FlexFlame. Make sure, as always, to season your cutting board. So I'm actually just seasoning the meat side. You could season the fat side, but it's gonna just basically like slip off. And then get all that extra, and we're good to go. All right, let's turn this guy on. You can hear it firing up. Press it in, hit that ignite, pilot. All right, so currently we have it on grill, but we can switch it over to 2-zone, and then we're gonna go low and slow. So I want it at like 250. And then today we're using the robust blend. Throw this guy on. That's gonna cook for about 2 hours until it's about 125 internal. Now we chill. Okay, so I just moved it from low and slow to grill. The picanha is on here. We're gonna sear it off really quick, and then we're gonna pull it off and let it rest. All right, let's pull it off. All right, let's slice into this picanha. Dang, look at that, juicy. You can kind of see some of the smoke ring around it. This looks incredible. You can totally do all kinds of other things on here, not just steak. You can do pork butts or smoked burgers, whatever you really want to. So I made a red chimichurri to go with this guy. So we have roasted bell peppers, garlic, parsley, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and some chili flakes. Now you can render the fat a little bit more if you want to. I personally love the picanha fat. Boom. Look at that. Smoky, savory, salty. That is a 10. That is so freaking delicious. The versatility of the FlexFlame is crazy. Being able to do smoke cooking even at higher temps with some smokiness on it too. Okay, let's move on to the next. Let's start grilling. So I'm gonna move it from low and slow over to grill. I'm gonna put this guy at 450. Now let's throw this tomahawk steak on the FlexFlame. Add a little bit of oil and then salt, pepper, garlic. Nice thing about the FlexFlame is if this guy starts to get a little too much color on it, we can switch it over to the 2-zone and we can cook this guy indirect for a little bit. All right, let's throw it on the FlexFlame. Listen to that sizzle. All right, this should cook about 7 to 9 minutes per side. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes. All right, so we got this thing very smoky. Let's flip the steak. Not bad. All right, so the tomahawk is ready. It's about like 115-ish, so I'm gonna pull it off. Look at this bad boy. That looks great. So to pair with this guy, we have some homemade cowboy butter. We have butter, parsley, garlic, red chili flakes, and Dijon mustard. I like using unsalted butter. Get that all on it. And then we're gonna let this guy rest for like 5 to 7 minutes. It's ready to go. Let's slice it up. Bam! Look at that. That looks insane. My favorite part, the spinalis. See how that wood-fired flavor tastes. That's good. Smoky, perfectly cooked. Dang, that's a 10. So freaking delicious. Let's cook the next thing. Okay, so we have it on grill and pizza. We're gonna make the pizza now, so it's at 450. So let's crank this bad boy up to 600 and let's go get our pizza stone. Okay, so I am no pizza maker, but this grill allows you to make pizza. So I actually have one of my favorite frozen pizzas that we're gonna throw on there. It's only gonna take a couple of minutes to cook, but I'm gonna add steak, some red onion, and barbecue sauce with blue cheese on top. I have some thin cut ribeyes. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil, and a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic. And these are gonna take like 2 minutes to cook. I have it on the pizza setting. I'm heating up the pizza stone inside because you definitely don't want it to break or crack. So I have it on at 400 degrees inside so it kind of heats up, and then we'll throw this guy on after. All right, let's throw these on to the FlexFlame. Okay, so we have the FlexFlame at 600. I have the pizza stone on, and I have my favorite frozen pizza. We're gonna throw this guy on. It's gonna cook for like 7-8 minutes. So let it cook. All right, let's throw on all the toppings. Got a little bit of steaky steak, red onions, a little blue cheese, and last but not least, barbecue sauce. All right, we're gonna let this cook for just another minute, and then we'll pull it off. All right, let's pull it. All right, let's slice into this guy. That was perfect. And all in like 10 minutes. Something that you can make for friends and family. Let's try the next thing. I'm gonna finish this all off. All mine. The next thing we're doing is on the bake and roast setting. We're gonna cook some steak bites. So I have some strip steak that we cubed up. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, and then I have some homemade Cajun rub. Mix this all around. So for the bake setting, a cool thing that you can see on the FlexFlame is you can see where the hot spot is. So if you look over on the side here, the bake setting, you have the back is on and the front is on. So I'm gonna put them in the middle so that it's getting a high temperature heat, but it's not cooking directly over the flames. Let's throw these guys on. All right, so I'm putting them all in the middle, spreading them out. Make sure that you have plenty of space between all of your steak bites. I'm gonna close it up and let it roast for like 8 to 9 minutes. All right, let's pull these off. All right, let's add our sauce on. So I made a homemade jalapeno ranch. This has mayonnaise, sour cream, buttermilk, some salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of onion, and then grated frozen jalapenos. Add a little bit of that onto these. So I'm gonna add some chopped chives, and boom, look at that. We have Cajun steak bites with a jalapeno ranch. Try it out. Roasty, a little smoky. You can see the medium, cooked perfectly. That was 10 out of 10. That's so freaking delicious. Let's move on to the last thing. So we have the griddle onto the FlexFlame, and we're gonna make some beef chorizo smash tacos with a little bit of cheese and salsa. So you can see behind me, we got it at 450, have the whole flat top skillet ready to go. So let's start adding them on. First things first, I have my chorizo. I'm gonna make these into little ball shapes so we have the smash burger look. I have the tortillas down here. I'm gonna throw these guys on and we're gonna smash them into the tortillas. Listen to that sizzle. So we have some beautiful flour tortillas. Add that on. All right, so let's smash these guys. So this is a fun cook that you can do for friends and family. It's super easy. It's just unique and different. It works really well on the Ninja FlexFlame because it has this massive, awesome griddle. So we're just gonna sear them on each side, pull it off. I'm gonna place them up here to finish cooking so that they're fully cooked. We can finish off with some cheese and some salsa. Look at that, crisp. Boom. Boom. All right, we're gonna let these roast and toast for a little bit more. All right, so they're looking pretty good. I'm gonna put them up on the top rack. This goes a little indirect with the skillet. And then we're gonna add some cheddar cheese. I'm just gonna let that melt and then pull these guys off once they're done. All right, these guys are looking good. Look at that. All right, let's pull these off. So we have our tacos ready to go. I have a pico de gallo, go over the top, and boom, tacos. That looks delicious. It is very hot, but it looks very delicious. I'm gonna let that rest for a sec. Good night. That is so hot. All right, let's try it out. Oh, that's it. That is so good. Got a beautiful char. We have a great crust. The tortillas are still soft. That is a 10 out of 10. So freaking delicious. Highly recommend. So we did steak 5 different ways. My top 2 favorites though, the tomahawk with the cowboy butter. Hard to beat that, honestly, and it had a great wood-fired flavor. The smash chorizo tacos might be my second favorite. That was just fun, unique, it's very fresh. You could even make it into a breakfast taco by adding some bacon and some cheese and some eggs on the top. All in all, make sure to go and check out the Ninja FlexFlame for yourself. Go and check out all of my recipes on my blog, linked in the description below. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to check out some of my seasonings, all the sauces, you know the whole spiel. Anyway, stay so freaking delicious. Cheers. There's an echo inside of the FlexFlame. Hello.